So today I want to share with you one of the most disappointing things that I've come across in terms of desktop computers coming from one of my favorite companies, which is Asus. No, this is not a sponsored video. Now this desktop looks like a desktop, it's in a desktop case, but it's not, and I'm going to show you why in a moment after we roll the intro. Hey HealMyTech, and welcome. This is Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. If you're new here, we do reviews, repairs, and tutorials of tech, including sharing entrepreneur tips. So subscribe down below if you're new, enable the bell icon notification, and everyone smash that like button for more like this one. Now please also use my Amazon affiliate link to help the channel out, although this video is not a sponsored one. Thanks a million. Now if you're wondering why I'm doing this very quick half vlog, half tutorial style, go watch my previous video. We explain why, and I apologize for any mistakes I'm going to make today because this is being filmed in one shot as in the last video. So if you want to come over, I'm going to explain to you what's happening while my camera person just comes over. This looks like a typical micro ATX desktop computer. This is the Asus K31ADE. Inside, if you come over, it's got a very bare bone look, and in fact I'm so incredibly peed off as to why Asus would do this in such a case. It looks deceivingly like a computer which could be kind of upgraded, but I'm telling you it's not. Now this has even been described as a gaming desktop computer, if you want to believe this. So the first thing that's going to strike you is the lack of a power supply inside. Yeah, and if you look at the back, you can even see there is a fake blank shield where the power supply should be. So you might ask me, how is this being powered? Well, guess what? This supposedly gaming computer on some websites is being powered by none other than a laptop charger adapter connection, which is coming from this PowerSeed AC adapter 90 watt maximum. So this is actually a laptop universal charger, and I've done a review tutorial on this and an unboxing. You can watch the video up there, and this costs about 20 pounds something, okay? And this is converting up to 90 watt, converting that into 19 volt and DC. That's what's powering this computer, which is ridiculous. So the client that I met actually bought this for, guess what, 450 pounds. You can go back. Actually, they bought for 450 pounds, and let's take a look what we got inside. You got what looks like a motherboard for a desktop. Clearly there's a CPU cooler, standard one, and a fan spinning there, so you might think it's an actual desktop component. In fact, it looks like a desktop component. The RAM is a desktop RAM. It's 8GB DDR3 1600. Underneath there we've got an Core i3 dual core 4th generation. He bought this 3 years ago, and even we've got a little Wi-Fi module here for wireless, because of course we need wireless in desktop computers usually. Anyway, that's not the major problem. The major problem is the fact that we are powering this with a laptop charger, which is ridiculous. And also you've got two ports, only two SATA ports to connect the hard drive and the DVD drive. Like anyone uses these anymore. And they've even included a PCI slot there. I don't even know if it's PCI Express, but are they trying to tell us that we should probably put a gaming graphics card in there? I mean, this is completely ridiculous. I mean, look at the size of this. There's no back fan, no front fan, nothing. So why put a very limited desktop motherboard look-alike part in a standard micro ATX size computer and not being able to do anything with it? This is absolutely ridiculous. In fact, when the client called me up about 10 months ago, they had a problem with the power. Their power supply went, and the power supply was a proprietary design from Asus. And we actually, at the time, we were actually having problems locating a replacement. I think there was one power supply that was costing almost 80 pounds to replace. But he eventually found one for 25 pounds, which was a used one. That eventually, did not work anymore. So I brought another 15 pounds universal laptop charger, which costs 15 pounds, and we were able to power this computer. And he's been using that ever since. For 10 months now, he's still powering fine. So even to the fact that he had to buy a proprietary power supply, which he didn't know at the time, that's absolutely ridiculous. Guys, this is why I keep telling you about sometimes you need really to know what you're doing. So if you're not sure about computer stuff, get someone to go with you to properly advise you. 450 pounds. He's bought power supply, that's 25 pounds. He's bought another power supply. And now he's gonna have to pay me to fix this, because we also have another problem with this. The Windows just went, and I'm gonna give you a tutorial on this one next time. So now this is costing him close to 600 pounds. Do you know what we can do for 600 pounds? And I've showed it before. You can go and watch my video on never buy a laptop. So with all due respect to Asus, I love Asus as a company, but this is such a disappointment. I can't believe they would do something like this. This is ridiculous. So be very careful. Just because it looks like a desktop, it probably isn't. So we're going to be out today, and just wanted to share this with you, and I hope I haven't forgotten anything. As usual, you know what to do down below. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, and subscribe if you're new here. As usual, this was Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. Until next time, peace out.